What's up guys, it's me Frost Griffin come to you with another tips and tricks video, specially requested by Amor. This one is going to be about gradient maps, so I hope it teaches you something. The first thing we're going to start about is a theory on gradient maps. What gradient maps does is it overlays the picture with a map based on color. So the theory I wanted to test out first to prove it is to see if a light color will go in the light places of the picture, and the dark color will go in the dark places of the picture. So let's get this started. So the first way to affect a gradient map is the blend tool on GIMP. First thing you want to do is you want to edit the foreground, and usually I always make it a different color so you actually see a difference. So let's pick a dark blue, and then we have a very light pink, pinkish rose. So then how we're going to make a gradient map is we go to colors, map. First, when you always do a gradient map, do new from visible, so you have a new layer and it affects the whole. So after we do layer, new from visible, we go to colors, map, and then gradient map. So what I see was right, I think. Light colors will go in the light part, and the darker color will go in the darker parts of the signature. So as you can see, let's do edit, let's turn off the visibility and see how that does it. So the theory is right, I guess. And so proving that theory, a gradient map will overlay the picture based on color, will map the whole picture and color it based on the value of the original picture. So one thing gradient maps are useful for is they change the whole lighting system. They change the color scheme, and they change how it affects the picture looks and how it gives off depth. So what we're going to do is the main mode that we use for gradient maps is overlay. As you can see, it's changing the color based on the value of the colors too, but it's also changed in the color scheme. And excuse me, but I'm using right now I'm using a black and white as an example, so it's a little different. So as you can see, when we used original black and white, we set this to overlay, it changed the whole feel of the signature because it's more of a warmer signature. And what I did was blue and red, those are complementary colors, so they create a purple and looks pretty nice. Gradient maps are pretty useful for making a tag non-monotone if you use the correct color combinations. And so now we're going to use a different mode. Screen is useful to make your signature more light, but it also does the same thing. It changes the color and feel of it. Then we go to color, just color. Color basically just based on the original gradient map, it will color it. I don't know about the value in this, but it seems to have lightened up the parts where it's light already and colored more of the parts. So color is a bit useful if you want a little more color in your signature. And now, so basically a style for original black and white, you could change the whole feel by adding color. And it's more monotone, but you get where I'm going. Okay. Now let's try a different one. XCF. Oops. New. Open. This is another signature I made about months ago, and you can see it's already been gradient mapped, so I'm going to show you what the gradient map did. So basically I did all my normal stuff and all that other stuff, and what I did next was the gradient map. You can see how the colors were different back there, and so basically when I added this, it changed the whole color scheme. I'm pretty sure I did a dark blue and a blue, or just a blue, but let's get some color from this and color from that. Let's test that out. So colors, map, gradient map. Let's go to overlay. Oh no, let's go to color. Yeah, so when I did a color on this one, it changed the whole color. As an example of coloring, basically I'm changing the whole color scheme. And yes, the colors are still determined by the value. So if you have a darker color, if you have a darker value in your picture, it will be a more darker version of the color, and if you have a lighter version of the color, it will be more lighter mapped, but it will still have the color scheme. I might put this in parts, so yeah. So basically, yep, I think that would be part 1. Basically, gradient maps they change the whole feeling of a signature, and they change the color scheme, and they pretty much make a signature feel better, and it helps to blend in a little more. So yeah, I hope this part helps you. I probably make another part soon, so see you guys later.